Do you want to make that outfit combination powerful, simple, and super elegant in your daily life? So come with me, grab a pen and paper, because that's what I'm going to teach you in today's video. My name is Lei Oliveira Cruz. I'm a personal stylist. Join me as I show you every detail up close. First trick, did you get your pen, your paper, or your phone? If you're watching me on your computer or television, take notes. The power of accessories. Girls, never waste accessories in your everyday outfits. So, what am I going to show you? The usual is always jeans, t-shirt, skirt, jeans, t-shirt, shorts, jeans, t-shirt. Why don't you add some details? I added a simple short scarf to my neck, a beautiful pair of earrings. And then, my friend, if you don't wear earrings, just keep the little scarf. Lei, I don't like the scarf around the neck. It can be on your wrist like a watch, or even better, it can be on your purse. Tie it to the handle of your purse, which looks extremely sophisticated. It can also be used as a belt. Just tie a little knot in the front or to the side. It looks really interesting. Don't waste good accessories. And then I put more emphasis on the little scarf and the earrings. Of course, the purse is always essential. What do I mean by suggesting you move beyond just jeans and a t-shirt? Jeans and t-shirt, the scarf, a hat, jeans and t-shirt, the earrings, the bracelet, the ring, the sunglasses. Never ever waste good accessories. That's the second trick. Now, I just want you all to promise you'll try, okay? If you don't like it, that's fine. But I need you to try so the video makes sense, except for prints, and then I want you to try playing with prints. But first, just give this video a like so YouTube knows you enjoyed it and shows it to other women. Don't forget to subscribe. I want to invite you to my Instagram, Lei Oliveira Cruz, where I share so many posts and short videos on how to match colors, how to put outfits together, so go check out my Instagram. The second trick is mixing prints. You can notice that there's small prints. I'm even wearing the shirt I used in that print mix with these shorts. My friend, they're small and subtle prints, so no one will get that visual shock. For example, it would be different if this shirt of mine had thicker stripes and the shorts had a larger plaid pattern. Then everyone would notice that you put together two printed pieces. But when you break this standard rule, whether it's not wearing prints or only wearing black and white prints or just wearing prints. Oh, stripes on top, stripes on the bottom. No, you can, yes, wear more neutral prints, that's fine. But then what do? Small stripes on top, small plaid on the bottom, small polka dots on top, small stripes on the bottom, or small flowers with small stripes, all within the neutral palette. If you don't like anything colorful, but you want to break the pattern, have powerful looks that catch attention, simple and elegant, small prints together. Please just try. If you don't like it, that's fine. You at least tried. I'm asking you to create depth and visual interest. In other words, people get interested and look at you because your outfit really caught their attention without too much fuss, right? Girls, don't use too many colors, even though I love and support color. But that's not my main point. I want to discuss the third piece. It really brings more depth, it brings more sophistication, and that's what I want to suggest to you. Since we're already in summer, and one of the essential pieces for spring and summer, I'll leave it here in the card. I already have a video here on the channel talking about this. It's crochet, and I have this crochet blouse. Actually, it's a shirt, but it's a short sleeve shirt. It's all open work, which means it's cool and it's wonderful. As a third piece, I wore it with shorts and a spaghetti strap top. What I mean is, instead of just going out with shorts and a top or just a basic dress, add a third piece or a second piece. My friend, in this case, it works mainly for the warmer seasons. So why don't you take advantage of the crochet trend? Why don't you use lighter fabrics in shirts? And use it as a third piece, making your look powerful, sophisticated, simple, and very elegant. Key and versatile pieces. And then for us to break the fashion pattern, which is usually the basic little dress, it's the basic t-shirt with jeans. I chose a piece that is wonderful and elegant in any season of the year. I'm going to stick with the jumpsuit, not the denim overalls, the jumpsuit. You can find it in other fabrics and it's more sophisticated. The cut is sophisticated, the fabrics are sophisticated. So I want you to invest in staple pieces, and one of them to create a really beautiful, elegant, simple look is the jumpsuit. Look how interesting. I even paired it with heels, but obviously this jumpsuit of mine goes well with flats or sneakers too. Even basic flip-flops, meaning those flat sandals, go well with flat sandals too. Annabella, look at the versatility of a jumpsuit, and the hem of this jumpsuit of mine is like a jogger style. You can invest in a jumpsuit with a straight leg fit, like palazzo pants for example. It can be a jumpsuit with a straight fit. It will go well with sneakers, with heels, with low heels, or even flats, however you want, my friend. But the jumpsuit, if I add, for example, a blazer to that jumpsuit, I can look super elegant and put together with the same jumpsuit I wear with sneakers. It's such a versatile piece, it's such an elegant piece, and look, you know that a jumpsuit, my friend, never goes out of style. Another interesting thing that brings a sophisticated vibe is adding color to your shoes. But how does that work? I'll give you an example. I put together a very neutral outfit and paired it with red shoes. I let them be the highlight. Can it be the bag instead of the shoes? Yes, absolutely. The bag is perfect too. When we highlight our feet with those beautiful, elegant, sophisticated shoes. Choose a simple pair of shoes that you love, for example, but that can still draw attention. It can even be animal print shoes, which also work with a more neutral outfit. And when I say that the shoes should be the focal point of your outfit, I mean that only they should draw attention. So I want you to try it out at home. Break that pattern of maybe too many beige shoes, too many skin tone shoes, too much black. Invest in a colorful shoe and let me know if you liked it. Another impactful minimalist tip. Explain minimalism to us first, okay? Minimalist fashion is focused on simpler pieces, both in cuts and even in colors, girls. A minimalist person. She wears a lot of beige, a lot of gray, of course. She wears a lot of off-white. She wears a lot of black. She wears that caramel color, but leaning more towards brown. There isn't much color in a minimalist woman's style, however. I know some minimalist women who are colorful, but with more timeless cuts. With more streamlined pieces. When I say more streamlined pieces, the minimalist woman's wardrobe has few items. That's the truth. So you can be a colorful minimalist, I agree and support that, or you can be a traditional minimalist with traditional colors. What am I suggesting to you? If you're a woman with a simple, basic style, as it's called, who really likes sneakers, jeans, and t-shirts, the minimalist woman wears a lot of jeans, especially that more traditional shade of denim. What I want to suggest to you is this. I put on a black t-shirt, straight cut brown tailored pants, and then I made it stand out. For the bag, it's almost the same idea as the previous look, but since you see yourself in this more minimalist, basic, casual world, you really spend little money and have just a few pieces. When you also bring color to that bag, you bring color to the shoes. As I mentioned earlier, you break that very basic minimalist pattern, all black, white, very neutral. Now guys, I need to emphasize that minimalist fashion is extremely chic. That's exactly what I suggested to you. Usually women wear pants with straighter cuts, jumpsuits with more basic cuts and colors. The straighter cut, midi skirts, nothing pleated, it's a straighter cut, a slightly flared cut, and the colors are more neutral as well. Minimalism is chic, it's elegant, and I also want to suggest that you be a colorful minimalist. You can have pants like the ones that showed up, my yellow, blue, light blue, green, orange ones, pairing them with a white t-shirt. Do you love this color? Now, of course, the minimalist has this convenience because of her closet, because of her wardrobe. Having very neutral colors when combining pieces with each other is easier, so you can be a colorful minimalist. It works, but you need to have a sense of color coordination, which, by the way, I show a lot on my Instagram, so go check it out. Of course, it's possible, for example, to break this rule and be a minimalist, chic, elegant, colorful, and very basic because it's a basic wardrobe. And these were the suggestions I wanted to bring you, powerful, simple, and so elegant looks. And you break the rule, the little rule that it has to be like rice and beans. Let's add some grated cheese. Did you like the video? Share it with your friend. Don't forget to subscribe here. I'll ask again and I'll see you in the next video, God willing. Bye-bye.